Hey, welcome to another Elden Ring video. Today, I'm going to show you where to find 3 Somber Smithing Stones. If you find this video helpful, make sure to drop a like, and if you're new, consider subscribing. I upload a new video every Tuesday.
Okay.
Let's get
So
to it.
how do you fare against this?
Starting off at the ancient Snow Valley ruins, we're going to follow this path which will lead us to Castle Sol. The map doesn't really do it justice, so don't worry, I'll take us there. It's a little hard to direct verbally, since it's just a huge snowfield with a bunch of rocks and stuff. Really, there's only this big giant guy as a check marker, so just try and follow along with me. There will be a site of grace along the way, so if you do run along that, you're gonna know that you're going in the right direction. Once you've gotten to this frozen river, cross over to the left-hand side and follow up the hill. This is where you're going to find the site of grace. I cut out the part where I went down and got the giant to crush the statue down there, since that isn't really a part of this how-to. From the site of grace, you're going to want to curve left and up around the hill, and then head west until you come alongside a cliff. I like to use this cliff to help me keep on track since the road isn't as visible here in the mountaintops of the giants. If you've done some of the Beast Clergyman's questline, eventually you're going to get a message that says the Beast Eye quivers, and if you see that message, you'll know you're getting close. So get ready to start jumping down the sides and avoiding all these mobs and mini-bosses for now, since you're almost to the bonfire. If you want to fight them, go ahead. I'm just saying there's a lot of them, and you're really close to having a closer spawn point if you do, and when you do get wrecked, so just kind of keep that in mind. You'll also start hearing the sound of a bell tower, which is a great sign because the bell is like right next to the bonfire. And right about here, I end up seeing that message where the beast eye quivers, and I do cut out a part because I go and fight that tibia mariner, so I cut out the little fight there, which is why it cuts through like that. But yeah, this is where you just start dropping down the side, and there's going to be a deathbright bird, so just kind of avoid that, and you're basically there. There's that bell tower and some lightning, and yeah, welcome to Castle Sol. Once you've gotten to the bonfire, those somber stones are just through that gate, but I would say buff up and take your flask because they're not just going to give them to you. It's protected inside of the soul of this here big lion with super huge blades on his elbows. He's nice and strong, but once you beat him, he drops a Somber Stone 7, some Beast Blood, and 2 Old Fangs. And then another kitty comes out and says meow, but this time it only had half HP. I mean, at least it did for me. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or if just something was beating on him while I wasn't there, and then when I got here he was like this, so let me know in the comments below if yours also had half HP. And with these 2 in our pocket, on to the next one. So for this next one, you're going to want to make sure that you have 2 stone sword keys, and you are going to have to beat this big fella. He's not too hard. As you can see, I played against him with no HUD just because I kind of wanted to. Once you've beaten him, you can get the bonfire, and there's going to be an item that I picked up, because it wouldn't actually let me grab it during the boss fight. It was kind of annoying. Take this lift and you can head on through the doorway, and you're going to curve around this porch, and then eventually you can look over the side and see a spot where you can safely drop down. Go ahead and jump down there, and once you're here, go ahead and get yourself a nice little spot to summon your friends or whatnot, and you can head over this bridge.
And I already know that it'd probably
At the
fuck me
very
up
top,
trying
you
to
can look
fight
down
it,
again
so
for another drop spot,
let me bait it
and then you're
to
going to follow along the
using
cliff
magic
side,
lava,
where at the
also
very
who's gonna
top
be
there
guarding it
is
when
going to
it
be a
reaches
virgin maiden over there, so be careful.
There has to be
I just
something
kind of
going
wait
on.
for
You
her
can
to
see
rotate
it.
over to the other side so that I
From this
can run
iron, you
around
can
her,
see it
but I
in this
mean, it
portal.
didn't do me any good, because as soon as I got over there, she was like, "Hey, what are you doing over
Say
here?
something.
Get off of my place!" And I had to run around her on a wide swing anyways, because here she goes with her
I
spinny
have to
attack, and I would have
hold
gotten hit if I tried to cut through, so it's just like, she's the worst. So anyways, open this door, and then you can head on through, and there's gonna be a slither little snake, and he's got a really cool magma blade. You can actually farm that weapon off of him, so if you want that, there you go. If you hear this beetle, don't worry about that right now. We're gonna go in here and be careful of this freaking dude. You're gonna want to take him out because he's gonna munch on your face if you don't. And then take this lift. This lift will unlock a lift that you weren't able to use after you beat that god skin back there. And this will make to where you can. So, yay. Take the lift down, and if you need to go heal up, do that. And then come back, and then go back up the lift. So once you get to the top of the lift, don't do like I did. Remember, there's a dude right off to the left. I forgot about that, and he started charging me, and then I tried to lock onto him, and I didn't lock onto the right dude, and then I got my face munched on, so don't do like I did. Anyways, now that we've gotten that done, head on through the doorway, and then you're gonna jump up onto the balcony's ledge. Jump down, and you can get yourself a nice little Somber Stone 5. I know that's not what we're here for, but hey, it's just one along the way, and it made it into the video because it's part of the path, so you're welcome. This one's for free. We're going to take this ladder up to the top, and off to the left, there's going to be another one of those snakes, and he has the same magma blade, so you can keep farming 2 of them if you'd want to get that blade. This snake will actually also drop his magma whip. It's just a very low drop. My brother got it, but I didn't, so open the door and you'll have a lot of people in here. I chose to fight everybody. You don't have to do that, but I was looking for some more experience, so I made sure to cut everybody down. I finished the final guy off before heading up here, and I remembered that there's a big head snake guy, and I was like, oh, I wonder if I can get your snake hat. So I attacked him, and I got nothing. I got a volcanic stone, which is definitely not a snake hat. So you head on across the way from where the big head snake man is, and you remember when I said you're going to need 2 stone sword keys? This is where you're going to need those 2 stone sword keys. So go ahead and pop those bad boys in there, and you can drop that fog wall. And once you head on in, here's another little tidbit. I hope you have a ranged weapon, or maybe some throwing knives or something, because there's gonna be a dude, and I left this message up to try and like not have him shoot me, but once I dropped down here, it I guess decided that the message was done, and so he shot me. So I didn't make it down before the message went away. So, fun fact, if you open a door and it needs a stone sword key, all of the enemies on the other side will remain neutral until you get rid of the message that said you lost your stone sword key. So if you can try and not use that, you can get through a lot easier. And another side note, does anyone know how to get over there? I don't see anything around here that shows me that I can get over there, so it has to be another path. So if you know, let me know in the comments. So once you scale down these little pieces, you can backstep and take no damage. You could take a little damage if you want to, but there's a lot of dudes down here who want to jump on your face, and it's just, why would you want to take any damage, You already have a lot to deal with. There's this guy who's really wanting your number, and then there's those 2 over there who, even though I said get down here, and he's just, yeah, you see? Alright, so just, okay. And there's a seedbed curse right here, but there's also a sneaky guy right there trying to get you. So once you've gotten that, you can head up these stairs and try and bait her over to the side, and maybe she'll charge you, but she tried to throw one at me, so just kind of judge accordingly. And here's your Somber Stone 7, and that makes 3. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, a like would be greatly appreciated, and if you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. I upload every Tuesday. Catch you in the next one.
So,
Peace out.
old but gold, corpse.